Hey, everybody, welcome to Goat Gaming Syndicate. We welcome you to what would be the Halls of Runehammer, but we are interrupting your regularly scheduled program to bring you the Curse of Strahd Death House. I have two members of the Runehammer crew joining me today, back from Europe, having a good time. We have Mimic for Hire, aka Rebecca, who is playing her iconic class. Welcome, Brule.
Hello.
Hello there. So, can you tell us just a tiny bit about Brule before we get into this?
Yeah, Brule is a Archfey Warlock Harengon, and they are the personal jeweler for the Queen of the Summer Court, Titania.
Awesome.
And so that is a little bit about Brule. And they have a pseudo
Sweet.
dragon as a familiar.
Heck yeah. Nothing wrong with a little pseudo dragon familiar. Also joining us from the Roomhammer crew, you may remember him as the wizard extraordinaire Grillman, but tonight he is joining us as Tooks. We've
who
got
is
Brett,
who is also a wizard.
who's also
So I'm
yes,
really branching out here. But so
you've got a iconoclast too.
yeah, so Tux is a he's a blade singing wizard though, so a lot more stabby, a lot less casting. Also with his owl familiar, so there really isn't a lot different of what I'm doing tonight than normal.
Now, are you going to remember that you have a familiar though?
Probably not.
All right, good to know. Good to know. And I am, of course, Ray, the DM. I am all over the place as the Leo Effects and also Goat Gaming Syndicate. You can check us out on the TikToks and the YouTubes and the Facebooks and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, we are going to jump right on into this game because we want to get some action happening. Ah! All right. Now, the two of you, Tux and Brule, have been traveling together for quite a while at this point. You have done a few adventures previously together, gotten some levels and some experience. Basically, you know who each other are. Maybe not on a super deep level of, oh, I know your great grandma or anything like that, but you two are friends at the point. And as you are, once fog rolls in around you, so thick that you can't even see like 2 feet in front of you. I mean, we're talking like 4 C's thick.
I am going to try and use my Sunblade to light up the area around me, which is probably not a good idea in fog.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, you ever turn on high beams in a fog bank?
Yeah, horrible idea.
So you draw your Sunblade, ignite it, which, typically it, burns with the fire of 1,000 suns. But this time the fog seems to be so thick and like so cold that the Sunblade almost seems to be sputtering against its misty powers.
Gonna slap it on the ground a few times. Go, this thing normally works.
Like banging the hilt, like the batteries
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, so it definitely does not seem to help the situation any.
Look over at Brule. Got any ideas?
No. Have you been here before? Are you familiar with this area?
Can't say that I've. I mean, it's hard to see around. Nothing looks familiar.
Well, with the fog as dense as it is, I can't really see much, anyways. Even if I had been here before.
Let me see if I can send my owl out to see if there's anything around. And I'm gonna send my owl familiar, just kind of scouting to look for any buildings or whatnot.
All right. Your owl flies away from you. You can hear it flap its wings initially, but owls are fairly silent flyers. And after it gets 2 or 3 feet away, you hear nothing.
Nothing, no response back from it or anything.
Nope.
That's strange. I'd hit that, but I don't think that'd work either.
Now, while you're doing all of this, are you still proceeding forward, or are you like stopped in place?
I would think slowly, like kind of doing the thing where you're like walking and you can't see, just so you don't run into anything.
Right. Okay. So after probably 100 feet or so of walking through this fog bank, the dirt road that you were previously walking on suddenly turns to more of a gravel road. Now, the village that you were heading to, it was supposed to be in the realm of 1 or 2 days later, away, rather, not later, away. So it's only been like an hour, and you are suddenly on a gravel road. The fog does seem to lift just enough that you're able to see a little bit farther beyond, and your owl returns to you. You can see tall houses that are as dark as tombstones, nestled farther down the road. It appears that somehow a town has materialized in front of you.
Did you see that?
I don't know. I've seen some weird stuff, man, but this is, I don't know. I mean, I'm talking rabbit, but
I mean, do we go check it out?
yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get in
So
there.
you continue down the road towards this town, and you hear the squeaking of a sign. You know how like signs get hung with the two little eyelets, and it's kind of creaking in a very gentle breeze. Taking note of the name, you see the word Barovia carved into the sign.
Brovia. Have you heard of that before? That's a new name, I think, to me.
No, I can't say that I know it.
Brovia. I think. Is that a dessert? It sounds. The Turkish?
It's Turkish dessert.
Turkish
don't-
dessert. I could really
know
sink
me.
my teeth into it.
I'm not the sweets person.
Mm,
You know that.
mm.
So, nestled among the solemn dwellings, there's a handful of like closed up shops, and the nearby tavern is also just shut completely tight. But I need both of you to make perception checks as you make your way into the town, which is void of fog. The fog
So-
itself is not here.
I rolled a 23.
I rolled a lot less, 10.
A lot less 10. All right. Well, luckily, the DC was 8. So you knocked
Woo.
out. Nearby, you can hear a soft whimpering that draws your eyes to a pair of children standing in the middle of what is otherwise a lifeless street. It appears to be a older girl and a about 7-year-old boy, and the boy is actually the one like kind of whimpering and crying into a small stuffed animal.
Hello?
That's weird.
I'll kind of call out to him. Hello?
The girl shushes the boy. Shush, shush, Thorn. She turns to you and says, "Oh, are you adventurers? There's a monster in our house." And she points to a tall, brick house. It's seen better days, but it's like 3, 4 stories tall. The windows are dark, but it has like a very nice gated portico on the ground floor. The gate is slightly ajar, and the houses on either side are completely abandoned. Their windows and doors are boarded up. But this house, the windows and everything are in perfect condition and whatnot. It's just like the paint is kind of peeling a little bit.
Hmm.
So I do have telepathic bond as a ritual. Can we just say that that's been going
Sure.
between Brule? Telepathically, I go, pretty quiet for a monster being in there, huh?
Yeah, I agree. It's weird.
I mean, we should still probably check it out. Sounds cool.
Should we send our familiars in to check
Oh
for
yeah,
us?
yeah. I guess we should.
What is your familiar's name?
It's just Owl.
Owl.
He's
It's
just,
not
he's a guy. He's just a familiar.
not
Doesn't
even
need
like
a name.
Al Capone or anything.
No, just
Owl
Owl.
Capone.
It's just magic. It's just doesn't need a name.
Okay. All right.
Will you go in and take care of the monster for us?
I mean, I make no promises.
Yeah, I mean, we'll check it out. What's your name?
My name is Rosevalda, but you can call me Rose. And this is my brother Thornbolt, but we just call him Thorn.
Thorn.
Thorn and
Thorn.
Rose.
Rose and Thorn.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. And I guess we both send familiars out that way.
Yeah. Hopefully the monster's not like Monsanto or anything.
So the door to the house is closed. Are you going to have your familiars like open the door and do the adventuring for you?
Did I grab Mage Hand? I did not. Um, I would like to see the two familiars attempt to open the door together. That would be pretty cool.
All right, let's have both of your familiars roll dexterity checks. Just roll a dex check for your familiar based off of your scores, because why
Oh,
not?
ours. Okay, that's even better.
What'd you get? What Al Capone get?
22.
Well, Sonic got 19.
Nice. So the two of them working together are able to overcome the problem of opposable thumbs and manage to get the door open. Heading inside, they don't see anything too much out of place.
Hmm.
Those guys are pretty impressive.
That's teamwork.
Teamwork, dreamwork, baby.
I'm not getting anything back. What about you?
Nope. Nothing.
Let's go in. Hey,
Alright.
Thorn, Rose, you guys stay out here, and I'm gonna have my familiar come back and keep an eye on him. I'm gonna say, this is Owl. He'll watch you.
Okay, that'd be very good. I would feel much safer.
And then I'm gonna kind of have Owl alert me if like they start doing anything strange, start coming our way.
Okay. So entering into that first room on the map, it's 10 feet wide by 5 feet. It's not like a huge room. It's kind of like a small foyer. There is oil lamps that hang from the ceiling by chains, and there is a set of oak doors, which is what your familiars had opened up. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms. It is a stylized golden windmill on a red background. It is flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. You know, those old oil paintings where they don't smile and they hold still and they just like their eyes follow you as you walk.
Yeah.
It's hard to smile for that long.
It is. It is.
Do any of them look familiar? I don't
Nope.
like the music change either.
None of them appear familiar. However, all of the names, they the first name really isn't important, but they all end with the last name Durst.
Do any of them have the first name Fred?
Thank you.
Yes, all of them actually.
Okay.
Fred Durst the first.
The shield, does that look familiar?
No,
The symbol doesn't mean anything.
it not. This whole town is completely new to both of you. You've never seen it, never heard of it. It's like it just appeared out of nowhere.
Interesting. Well, cat people first.
What people? What? What'd you say?
What'd you
go,
call me?
go ahead. I'll watch behind.
Okay. All right.
So what I had just described to you is actually, does it have numbers on? Let me just go here. No, it does not. Okay. So what I just described for you
Mhm.
is this little area and this area. So where you are standing right this moment, I'm going to ping it on the map. There is another set of heavy oak doors directly north of you. Or, well, according to the map, that would be east, which is dumb. But
Up.
up.
I will pull out my Sunblade again and just kind of I'll activate it just so it's available if needed.
Okay. Activating your Sunblade, it actually stays illuminated and does what it is supposed to.
See, there's something weird outside.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'll grab a handle of one of the doors.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, well, there's two of them, two of us. What do you say, on 3?
I mean, okay. All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
And I will delay an extra second.
So Brule opens the door and then Tux is like 4 and opens his door.
3 go. 3 go. That's
We'll get it right sometime.
hopefully we don't have to do this too much.
Yeah. I forgot my abacus at home, so I'm not really good at math anyways.
Nice. Well, luckily, the doors are not trapped or anything like that. So nothing happens in that department. However, I do need you both to roll a DC 12 perception check. And while you were doing that, what you see is a wide hall which runs the width of the house. There's a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase on the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo marked on the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
This place gives me the creeps.
What did you both get for your perception checks?
Well, you said perception.
Mm-hmm. DC 12.
What does that mean? Because I only know how to roll my perception.
Yeah, just roll your perception and let me know. You got to get higher than a 12.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I got 26. So what's
Nice.
going on in here? She
I
gets
don't
her
know.
little monocle out and is like, "Let me look closer." She's got her little jeweler goggles.
Right.
What can I see in
So
here?
what you're noticing is that those images of the vines and flowers and such, um, if you get a little, just a tiny bit closer to them, you can see that there are serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the wall designs. The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upwards towards the second floor.
This stuff looks pretty cool. These are someone put a lot of work into this art. By the way, I failed that check, so I have no idea.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you said you're spooky, so I won't bore you with the details. But yeah, there's a lot of cool
Wait.
shit in here.
Wait, what details?
I mean, it might scare you. No, it's just a lot of ornate shit in here. You know,
Oh,
the usual.
okay.
The use.
As one might expect from a town that materialized from nothingness with a monster that scares children. I don't know.
I mean, does it say where we should go?
Did it say where we should go?
It does not. No.
Yeah, no. I was like, wait, I did not take a note, but I don't remember that being said. No, I mean there is some stairs there. We can go up, I guess.
You said there was a longsword.
Yep.
Oh, let me check out this sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go up and take a more detailed look at it.
Okay. Getting a better look at it is just a normal longsword with the that same windmill cameo put into the hilt.
Gonna kind of look back over my shoulder. You think they'd have a little bit better of a longsword with this place? And then start walking back.
I mean, are you gonna lift it or are you gonna just leave it there? What do you want?
No, look at this thing. This is a much better blade than that thing on the wall.
Okay, I don't know. I
And
don't
he's
think
just
this
kind of
is-
waving around the Sunblade.
Trying
At
to
one
set
point,
the house
probably
on
at one point, probably accidentally shining it in your eyes or something.
Oh my god.
fire. All right. Well, you two should have control of your tokens. So, where would you like to proceed next?
You think we go up the stairs?
Yeah, let's go. Me first.
Let's go.
Fine, this time I'll go.
All right. Heading up the stairs.
So that brings us over here.
Yes, that does. Right? Yep, right there. All right, so heading up the stairs, you see unlit oil lamps mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a framed portrait of the Durst family, Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, with their two smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother seems to regard with a hint of scorn. There are standing suits of armor which flank wooden doors on the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. I need both of you to make DC 12 perception checks again.
Nope.
Much like the paneling downstairs, the paneling up here on the doors are carved dancing youths.
I got 13.
Brule, you notice that the youths aren't really dancing, but are actually fighting off swarms of bats. The red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues upwards, and a cold draft can be felt coming down the stairs.
So, do you feel that breeze on the stairs, man?
Do I feel the breeze too or no?
Yes.
Yeah, someone must have left a window open or something.
You think that's where the monster got in?
I mean, that's where I would come if I was a monster.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that just
I
I
makes
don't know.
sense to me.
That or closet, under the bed. I mean, yeah, I guess there's a lot of options.
Well, so we got this weird family photo over here. We've got
Aren't,
these.
aren't those the two kids that are down there?
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah.
And I got a picture of them on the art.
I mean, they said it was their house.
Kids are weird. Um,
Kids are weird.
I'm gonna like knock on one of the statues.
that's dumb. Really?
Oh no, I'm doing it. I wasn't saying that. I'm just knocking on it before saying anything.
Bing, bang, bong.
Yeah.
So the suit of armor falls to the floor in a pile. Just
Oops. Shouldn't have done that.
And Brulee's gonna look over like, I would tell you had one job, but you didn't even have a job. Like, you just started trashing things. It's fine.
I just tapped on it.
We came in here to find one monster for these children, and I'm seeing that there's two here. You being the second. And I haven't found the first.
Oh, come on.
called out.
You're never any
Dang.
fun. I should just hide in this armor.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if it would help you, but that'd be pretty cool. Can you wear this? What kind of armor? What?
Oh no, I don't wear armor. Remember?
Oh my god. Yeah, neither do I,
Oh
but
my god.
so
Never pay attention to anything I say. It's probably for the best.
I'm too broke. I can't afford to pay attention.
Love it.
Well, I mean, we should go see if there's a window or something, right?
So we're going upstairs again?
Unless you want to check out this floor, see if there's anything, but it really seems like if anyone got in, it'd be upstairs.
Okay, let's go upstairs, man.
Your turn.
Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right, up to the third floor.
Me first. As Paragon's gonna like just bunny hop upstairs. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Me first. Okay. So, you climb the red marble staircase to its full height and come to a dusty balcony. There is a suit of jet black plate armor standing against one wall that is draped in cobwebs.
Are we in the right spot here?
Yep.
Okay.
Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. Need both of you to make perception checks, DC 12.
Let me fail this one. Oh no, 20.
Nice.
What was that?
Perception check.
25.
All right. Now, this time, both of you notice that the oak-paneled walls that are carved with the woodland scenes are also hiding tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms that are bursting up from the ground.
Do you see that? I didn't notice it right away. There's some really messed up stuff on these walls.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been going around and seeing some weird things, but
You've been seeing this already?
I mean,
Is that what you were talking about downstairs?
yeah, I mean, I alluded to it, but I mean,
this is weird.
I need both of you to make another perception check while you're discussing this.
So yeah, I mean, tomato, it's 16 for me. I don't know.
Also 16.
All right. As you're both conversing about how this has been going on the entire time, you notice that some of the cobwebs down, I'll ping it on the map, by this wall are moving with a draft of some kind.
Can I tell which direction? Are they like getting pushed to the left to let me know that I need to go to the
They're
right,
being
or
pushed outwards, so towards you.
getting towards me this way?
Yep. So the air is coming towards you.
So I'm gonna look to my left and say, "Do you notice these cobwebs, man? If they are moving towards us, that means that draft might be coming from this direction, right?"
Sorry, what? I was still looking at the wall.
Um, you would. So there are
The
these cobweb things, and they're moving,
yeah,
which means that if they're moving towards us this way, that means the wind's coming this way. That means we got to go that way, man.
I mean, yeah.
Unless you want to check some other stuff out. I don't know. You got to use the loo or something.
Alright.
You got to want
No,
some
no, I'm
tea.
just, I am when we're running into something. I just rather not sometimes.
You were the one who said that you
I
were.
know. Well, I know. All right. I'm ready. I'm good.
You're good.
Let's do
You
this. You go
okay?
first.
I went up the stairs last time, so it's your turn, man.
You're right. All right. Is it just a door here then?
So it is actually right here at this wall. When you move past that suit, the black suit of armor, however, it begins to rattle and shake and clank. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
I didn't touch that one. 10.
14.
Nice. It is on a 17.
Wow.
So 10, 40.
We can
Alright,
see your rolls, by the
so-
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
Yeah,
sure you do.
I ain't scared.
Do you want me to do a roll for my pseudo dragon?
They will go on the same round as y'all.
Okay.
If you remember.
If you remember. Yes. Okay, so let me.
Oh wait, mine's not with me. So
Slacker.
Yeah, it's outside.
yeah.
Let's put you up to the token.
By the way, has
there.
the owl said anything? Things seem good with the kids.
Yeah, everything seems fine. They're just chilling outside.
Just getting some good pets.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Armor is now alive. It is moving. It makes its attack. And a dirty 20 against Brûlé. Does that hit?
A dirty 20? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I know that wouldn't hit the wizard with his 21 armor class.
Actually, mine's 14 right now. I don't have I don't have mage armor or blade song on.
Nice. All right, so wait, I forgot. It gets 2 attacks. My bad.
I shouldn't have said
Alright.
anything.
Oh no, both attacks are going after Brûlé.
Wait, you said what? How much is it?
20.
Oh, yeah. I've got
And
19.
Okay. So both of its attacks with its halberd hit, and you take 24 points of damage.
Okay.
At this point, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have a reaction actually.
An allergic reaction to
Yeah.
halberds?
Achoo! Actually, I will not use my reaction for this. Yeah. I'll attack. I'm going to do. I'll just do a little Eldritch Blast action to start. How about that?
Sounds like a perfect lead off for a warlock.
I don't know what else awaits me, so I don't want to go full Monty just yet, you know?
Right.
So I'm gonna just for clarification, I'll roll each of my Eldritch Blasts and I'll only roll damage if they land.
Sounds good.
30 to hit.
That's a hit.
16 for the first. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Just negate that one because I 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 damage for the second one.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
It does, in fact.
Okay. And 13 damage on the last one.
All
So I'm
right.
just like,
So yeah, all of those shots connect, but it's still standing, still going.
so then I just go like full like Danny DeVito, and so there I was, blast, just started blasting. And all right, man, it's you. I started doing my
Uh,
pew pew stuff, but it's
You also
all.
have your familiar.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, that's who I was talking to. I was like totally talking to
I
the
totally
pseudo
get
dragon.
that.
Yeah, yeah. And so I guess what I can do is send it over there and see if can bite or
You can use the help action too to grant advantage on the next attack. Is it before the start of your turn?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Then I will suggest not doing that because I won't be attacking next turn.
I just wanted to bite it.
Okay.
Nom.
Nom 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 nom. So I'm gonna bite 1d4 plus 2. Well, let me roll an attack first. Hold on. All my tabs. Does 14 hit?
It does not.
Tracks. Okay, so I guess pseudo dragon's just chomping at the air. Arr,
Well,
arr.
it's chomping the armor. It's just not enough to get through the metal. So it's making like that clanking noise, like "Ang, ang, 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 ang." So Tooks, it is your turn.
I will go and throw up mage armor and go into my blade song, which takes my turn. But I will take a step forward.
All right, cool. It is going to take a swing at both of you now. So the first one will be for Brule, which that is not a d20. There we go. Nat 20. So you will take 23 points of damage, Brule. And then it turns its attention to Tooks. Nat 20. Ha! Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Uh,
27 points of damage.
ooh,
This thing sucks, man.
yeah.
But that's its turn. So now it's Brule's turn again.
All right, I'm gonna try
It's
to Eldritch.
like it's trying to be all cool, twirling its halberd around and stuff.
This guy's rude. All right. And how does it look? I mean, is it like wounded at all? I mean, am I just like
It just looks like plate mail armor that took a few eldritch blasts. You can't really ascertain what it's. I mean, it doesn't have blood to be bloodied or anything of that nature, so it's got some nice char marks, I guess.
okay? I guess out of character, I'm like familiar with seeing like a token with a red, orange, or green, but we'll just go with it. I'll do more Eldritch Blast. See if
Get
that
'em.
does anything. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
16 damage on the first one.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
9 damage for the second one.
Okay.
Ooh, sad day, NA. 17 to hit for the last.
Now those ones just kind of glance off of the armor.
All right.
Ping pong boom. And
Just
now
through the air.
it is. What is your pseudo dragon's name again? Sonic?
Sonnet.
All right. It is Sonic's turn.
All right. Sonnet's gonna try. Sonnet's gonna try to do a bite again. Arr,
Growl, grumble, grumble.
arr. Shucky ducks, man. 12. Just not doing it.
But not for lack of trying. That little
No.
pseudo dragon is just
Chomping
trying
at-
its best. It's Bulbasauring like nobody's ever seen.
It's doing more than Al Capone.
Hey, he's watched the kids.
Dang.
His name's
Uh,
Owl.
Ow. Yeah, so it is Took's turn again.
All right. I'm going to attempt to wail on it with my Sunblade, and that is a nat 20.
Wonderful, wonderful.
How do you do damage for that?
Just roll damage twice.
Okay. And then also, is it undead?
No, it is not undead.
Oh. So that would be, sorry, 34 radiant damage.
All right. So 50.
Wait, actually, sorry, this server might actually have that calculated in already. Let me just make sure that's right. All right. So actually, that should be my 16 less than that. Yeah, it should be 16 less than that. Sorry. That was already calculated. It calculated a full D8 plus 1 D8, and I rolled it twice.
All right. So with that amazing nat 20 strike, the armor falls to the ground in a heap.
See, that's how you do it. I think you're muted.
Said I loosened it for you, but you definitely got it.
Hey, I saw a dent, maybe two.
All right.
Either way, I gotta be more careful.
Yeah. I mean, we were here to seek out a draft, not,
Yeah. I'm gonna just walk. As I'm saying, I need to be more careful. Just walk over and open the door.
All right. So
you sure
with,
you don't want to rest over here, man?
Oh, I mean, I can only keep this blade, and I'm waving around my sword. I can only keep this thing going for so long.
I think you could. Never mind.
The door pushes open easily, revealing a cobweb-filled staircase leading up to the attic,
It's just a staircase.
to which your Sunblade is making easy work of those cobwebs as you're waving it around.
I'm kind of like trying, and I'm really not controlling it. My blade dance is just like all over the place, and then all of a sudden I strike when I need to.
Right?
You coming?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Just gonna guess this one.
16. That is correct. All right. So this bare hall is completely choked with dust and cobwebs. which is a stark contrast to the rest of the immaculately upkept house. The door here, above you, I guess is the best way to word it, is held shut with a padlock.
What are the odds that this is the kids' room?
Why would they padlock their room? Oh, yeah. That's probably right.
I don't think they
not
care
bad.
about fire safety. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Is there any other like weird stuff on the walls?
Yeah, all of it. Anything in particular?
Sorry, that was to Ray. Sorry.
Yeah, all of it. Surprisingly, no. There's no like oak paneling or anything fancy about this attic.
I'm gonna assume it's been more than a minute now too.
Yes.
So my arms gets tired, and oh man, it's always a workout, and I stop using my blade song. I mean, you got anything to open that? I'm gonna take a step back after watching all those Eldritch blasts.
What about fire? I can burn it down.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
What you want? A bonfire? Fairy fire? What kind of fire do you want?
Well, here, if you're gonna do something like that, let me just try this Sunblade. And I'm just gonna try and ignite, like burn through it with the Sunblade.
So yeah, I mean the Sunblade is generating enough heat to melt the padlock off of it. Kind of scorch the wood doors just a little bit.
Just throw a little bit of water from a water skin or something there. Just trying to burn the place down.
Right.
And I'll just kind of give it a hit with the hilt to see if it'll just kind of knock it off.
Yep. The door is now unlocked.
Your turn.
All right, batter up. And so Brule is going to. So the door's open.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brule is going to use what is the feature that I have? Hold on. What is it called? Rabbit hop. I'm going to use rabbit hop, and I'm going to jump 25 feet forward into this room.
Okay. Well,
slamming right against the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, obviously, you can stop yourself. But there you go.
I'm in.
So
I'm in.
Rabbit hopping into this room, you come right up to a completely bricked up window that is flanked by two dusty wood framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on the sides and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the house in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor, which you had like bunny hopped over, there are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Friend, can you see in here? Do you see what I see?
Yeah. I'm not liking this anymore.
Yeah, I think, well, I would hop out of his window, except it's bricked up. Like
I can move out of the way. We could just go back downstairs.
I'm with that, man. Okay.
I don't know, man, though. What if it's those kids that did this?
Man,
Hold on,
I told you there's a reason they were freaking locked in here. This is a kid's room. I called it. I freaking called it.
Let me check on them, and I want to use my familiar to just listen in on what they're talking about. If the kids are talking at all. Just still crying.
Nope. Not crying, not talking. No sounds.
And then what's their facial expressions?
Nothing.
So question for you. If I happen to have the if I just wanted to like demiplane us out of here or somewhere else, would you go with me? Because I would.
I mean, yeah, I'd do the same thing myself if you're not around. I can just blink out of here for at least a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
I mean, I got greater invisibility too. We can always just walk out.
I don't have that, but I can burn it down. I can create bonfire. You know what we could do? We could set this place on fire and sit outside and see if anyone comes out to us.
I what if there's like another room with kids locked in here though?
Well, that sucks.
I mean,
Sorry.
like I'm not a fan of them either, but I don't want to kill them.
I don't know if they were alive to begin with.
I don't know. The way that kids hold that thing makes me think that at one point they were scared. And usually if you're dead, not scared.
Well, what do you propose? Where would you like to go in this situation? I can protect us from good and evil.
It seems like there might be a lot of evil in here. Maybe not so much good. I'm gonna go in the room and kind of look at the toys. And you said there was a doll or a stuffed animal.
Look, I'm just saying, would you like
The-
protection from evil and good?
I
Can
mean,
I
yeah,
trust-
always. I don't like evil.
I don't think I can buff myself with this, but I feel like before we go further with this weird place,
Well,
that
how long
may-
does it last?
up to 10 minutes.
Might want to wait. If we rest up, I mean, I'm kind of a little hurt. I don't know about you.
I mean, I'm like, okay, all right.
No, I was just saying. I'm not saying we have to, but I would say one or the other.
To rest up?
Rest up, or if you want to try and protect me
Yeah.
with that.
Let's short rest. You want a short rest?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm not sleeping here. Are you kidding?
I don't know. I don't know. First, you don't name your owl, and now you want to sleep here.
I don't want to sleep.
We've gone
Yeah.
through like 3 stories of this place, and it wasn't until we got to the top floor where you're like, oh, stuff's weird. Like, how is it that you're going through this whole place not noticing a single weird thing, okay?
Because you didn't tell me. Ray,
You-
can we say that the short rest is just us arguing the whole
Absolutely.
time?
Yeah.
I can imagine us, we're sitting like crisscross applesauce, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean that's really all a short rest is just, taking a breather, maybe a cup of tea. I mean, you're just talking. So, yeah, that's fine by me.
You were the one who didn't tell me
tell you what?
about the stuff on the wall.
Well, every time I went to look at something weird, thinking I should tell you about it, I saw something else that was weird. It's just been one weird train after another. It's been a train
I
wreck.
asked you about it,
Yeah.
and you said it was nothing.
I don't know if I said the word nothing.
Well, you said you didn't want to scare me, which is a
Okay.
good point. I have been a little jumpy in here.
Okay. Well, I've got
Alright. I think we should rest. Wait,
Okay.
I'm actually feeling a bit better already. How long has it been?
But I mean, I'm spry as I'm ever going to be. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am up to 84 hit points, Ray, so you're aware.
I'm up to 106 out of 138.
Cool.
Can I
So,
take 1 quick minute break before we continue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
But to answer your question, Took, there was one of the smaller of the 2 skeletons is holding a stuffed animal. To your character's right, there is a toy box And to your character's left, there is a dollhouse that is an exact replica of the house that you are in.
And we are on the top, so I can kind of see at this point where everything is in the house, and like get a good idea of like rooms we didn't enter and stuff.
Actually, just taking a quick peek at the dollhouse, you not only see the rooms that you didn't enter, but you also take note that there are a number of secret passages all about the house. One of which is on the floor that you are on right now in the attic. It is a spiral staircase that leads down into what you could assume is the basement.
Oh, so a staircase from the attic to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that on the map?
Okay, I'm back. Where's what?
So it is right here on the map.
Hey,
The
hey
thing
Brule,
that looks like a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brule,
Yeah.
check this house out. This is the house we're in.
Oh yeah. I saw that when I was in there.
Yeah. Look at the staircase over here. This
Yeah.
looks like it goes all the way down to the basement.
Oh, that's weird. Do we want to go to the basement?
I mean, do you feel where that draft's coming from up here?
Well, yeah, I felt it over on the other side by that statue thing.
What statue thing?
The armor thingy guy that we killed.
Well, it's got to be coming from up here then.
Yeah. It's coming from that room. When we went to the top of the stairs, that guy was fighting us up at the top, and when I was trying to tell you about those cobwebs, I was trying to tell you that it was coming from the room or wherever to the left of us, but we decided to go another way.
Oh, I thought you pointed to the stairs.
No. Nope.
Oh. Yeah, let's go check out the wind then. And then we should keep note though. It looks like there's some weird things in this house, maybe some secret passages or something. Then I'll kind of point out that the house is exactly as the map and all the rooms and stuff.
You want to take that house with us? We should take it as a little souvenir. Maybe the kids downstairs will like it.
I mean, I don't know if I would, but
Okay.
I mean, can we put it on Sonic? Can you just walk around with it?
I mean, I can carry it. I've got a satchel. I'm always out in the field carrying garnets and stones and mining stuff. I mean, I can carry stuff. I got a sturdy back. I'm not afraid of carrying it around.
That's fine because I gotta have room when I got my song going.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna pick this thing up. I can carry it, right?
Oh,
that's weird.
You touch the house, and as soon as you do, two ghosts appear. They are identical to the two children that you saw outside. They are standing basically on top of their respective skeletons. Rose kind of looks at you with disdain and says, "Don't touch my toys. Put my house down."
I was going to bring this to you for one, and two, now that you're trying to direct me on what I'm going to do, I'm definitely not going to do what you want me to do.
Does the owl tell me anything? Or the kids that were downstairs still downstairs? These aren't the same kids, Relay.
Of course we're not the same kids. We're dead. We've been locked in our room.
Well, would you like to go out? Like, there's like a whole bunch of rooms, y'all. Like, I'm sorry you were trapped in here, but there's like 30 rooms y'all could be haunting.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad to leave this room. We've been in here for a long time.
Yeah.
The door's open.
Yeah, the door's open, man. I mean, your window's bricked over, but there's windows out there that are completely like wide open. Sometimes it's fog, but right now there's not, so you get a clear view, man.
Well, I mean, is the monster still out there?
What? Okay, wait. I don't know if weren't you the two that just got our asses up here to begin with
No,
from outside?
we're late. No, I just told you they're still downstairs.
Oh my god! But they looked exactly the same
I,
as the ones outside.
I
How do
can't
you
tell the
know?
difference between these kids either.
Oh
They don't
my
look the
god!
same.
I know. Parents are always like, "Look how cute they are," and I'm like, "They look like an old man." And like,
Right.
seriously.
Aliens. Yeah. Just...
And they're
Did
just like,
did you kill the monster that's in the basement?
the basement? No, I was trying to take this house so I could have a better map as I was going down there,
Oh,
so I didn't get lost.
oh. I think the monster killed our parents. They locked us in here to keep us safe, but then they never came back.
Yeah, that
Oh,
didn't work so well.
that's rude.
I mean, you guys can leave.
Yeah.
Brule will let you out. She can move out of the way.
Yeah, I can jump 20 feet out that way. There's at least,
It's pretty cool. You want to see it?
yeah.
Well, can you? Will you take us with you? Will you?
I mean, I don't.
How good are you at fighting?
Um, I don't know. I've never fought before, but I'm a ghost, so I
Can,
mean I can't die.
can I make an insight check to see if the ghosts are telling the truth about or are as innocent as they seem?
Sure.
That's a 27.
They do appear as innocent as they seem.
Okay. I mean,
However, thinking back on the two that you saw outside, they're not quite this. Like their body language is not quite the same.
I mean, I think these are the actual. Or I'll say this telepathically. I think these are the actual kids. Those ones downstairs, they might have something to do with this monster.
Yeah. So the monster's not in the basement. The monster's on the front porch.
I don't know. Maybe it's like
Both?
the friends of the monster. I don't know how monsters work. I think these kids really were trapped in here, and their parents tried to save them. Maybe they could help us navigate the house.
Okay. I guess. I mean,
Do you want to show them the jump thing? That might, I don't know, make them happy.
um, yeah. Yeah, I'll do this. All right, kids, look at this. And so she's going to ready up a thing and she's going to jump 20 feet. Broop. See that? Look at that.
I'll kind of
Wow.
in the room, kind of be like, "Ta-da!"
Ta-da! How
Oh,
cool is that?
it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing
So-
you're Rose and you're Thorn.
Thorn like ducks down and buries his head like kind of behind his doll.
I'm gonna use an action to just turn off my sword, kind of like hit it against the wall, like an off button, and the blade just kind of retracts.
He
It's cool, dude. You're fine.
untucks his chin a little bit and looks at you, and with the hand not holding the doll, he kind of holds it out to you.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's go. Or why don't you take your sister's hand? I don't know how ghost non-ghost works, and I'll kind of lead them out of the room, I guess, towards.
Okay. They try to follow you out of the room, but they get stuck at the doorway.
You guys coming?
We can't get through. There's something holding us here.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
That's 11.
Uh,
What did I roll?
Can I make
Ghost
one
roll
as
jump?
well?
you certainly can, yes.
I rolled a 2. That's why.
I rolled
Oh.
a 2 as well.
Beautiful.
12. What does a
Neat.
12 get us?
So, yeah, it seems like these two ghosts are kind of confined to where their bodies are.
Well, can I take the well, I could remove curse, but I'd rather just take the dollhouse and use that as our map to get to the basement.
Do you want to throw the bodies in your satchel?
No, I'm not a weirdo.
I mean, if they can bring them with,
Not a weirdo.
you want to carry around this sculpture of this house you're walking around? That's kind of weird.
I don't have. Do I look like I have an iPhone with freaking Google Maps or something? Like I can't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You just put the bones in the bag, and then we'll have the kids show us around. It's better than the house.
What if you take the bones and I take
I
the
forgot my satchel.
house? How inconvenient.
Owl's got it.
Oh my god. Do you honestly think that bringing the bones will help?
We could try. Here, how about this? I'll take one set of bones, and you take the other, and we'll bring them out here. If it works, cool. If not, we'll throw them back in the room. No harm, no
Okay.
foul.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna grab the girls. I'll grab Rose's bones.
Hey guys,
All right.
we're gonna try something here. I hope this doesn't hurt.
After picking up the bones and heading out of the room, both of the ghosts seem to disappear.
Okay, I'm gonna do the dollhouse, man.
That might hurt. I will bring the bones in and set them back down in the room.
The moment you bring the bones back into the room, both of the ghosts appear.
You want
I
me
don't
to try
think...
to huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
I have remove curse if you want, but
I mean, I at this point I don't care. I thought it'd be cool if we could have ghosts following us around, but we don't.
I mean, if there's a curse placed on the door,
I think it's probably on them.
I don't know. What is it? Can I just take the dollhouse and use that as our map quest to get from floor A to B to C?
So the secret room leading to the basement is actually right here on the attic floor. So you don't have to cart around the entire dollhouse. But when
I
you go
want
in
that.
to try and swiper no swipering it, Thorn kind of like holds his hand out to you, does like a pouty lip, like,
Hey buddy, I think it's probably safer for you to stay in here until we take care of this monster anyways. Stay with your sister. Let's telepathically. Let's get out of here.
Okay, all right, okay, fine. Let's go. I'm going first.
Yeah.
all right. So
Before going downstairs, I'm gonna turn back on the sword.
Okay. Before heading down there, before doing that, you have to pass through room 18. So in this room, you see it is a dusty chamber that is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stone underneath one of the sheets is an unlocked wooden trunk.
I'm gonna open it.
I'm gonna open it. Opening the trunk, you find the skeletal remains of a older person that are wrapped in a tattered bed sheet stained with dried blood.
I think everyone who lived in this house is dead.
You can attempt to make a medicine check if you would like to inspect the remains.
I would.
Of course we do.
15.
Oh, what do I get? 19.
Ooh, wonderful, wonderful. Both of you verify very quickly through forensic science that the woman or the skeleton is that of a woman who was stabbed to death by multiple knife wounds.
It doesn't look like a monster. More so like someone just tried to steal stuff in this house.
Yeah. I would say they're a thief of joy, among other things.
Thief of joy.
I mean, I guess it might be a monster. I don't really know this stuff. What else? What else is in here? You see anything under these cloths?
I don't know. Let's just start ripping them off, man. I mean, just start. So Brule's gonna start lifting. Just start in one corner and start lifting some blankets off of stuff.
I'm going
Nice.
to be
Yeah.
doing the same thing and accidentally start to like light one on fire and very quickly put it out. Oh,
Do you smell
look,
something, man? Do you smell
no,
something?
no. It's a place smells
Oh my
weird. It's
God.
probably cobwebs.
I think it's all the dust. I have allergies, man. This
Yeah.
is rough. Ugh. Maybe it's a body too, you know, just
Yeah, it's not. It's not fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
oh. Okay, so we've now like just desecrated anything that could have been.
Yeah, pretty much. You have dismantled everything. You did in your endeavors of uncovering everything. It's just like tons of extra furniture and stuff. But in your endeavors, you have found the secret passage, which leads to a spiral staircase leading far down into the basement below.
All right. Ready, Freddy?
Yeah, I mean, let's go find a monster.
You want to take one of these white sheets and tie it around your neck like a cape? You're just.
I'm gonna take one of them, burn 2 eye holes in, and put it over my head. Go, ooh, I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. Okay, that's
And
fair.
then just head down. And I've got the sword outside. Like I burned a hole for the sword too, so it's like my arm and the sword, 2 eye holes in a sheet.
And
Okay.
Brule's got one around her neck. She's taken to 2 corners and tied it, so she's got like a sheet, and she's gonna just hop. So it's like a superhero cape behind her.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it. All right, and you two head down into the basement below.
Okay, let's go, man.
You get down into the basement area.
Which area is the basement area on this map?
Oh, you're about to see.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yay.
All right. Now, as you proceed down into this basement dungeon, there is a chanting that can be heard. You cannot figure out its exact direction. It seems like it's coming from like everywhere. But in this area that you're in right now, it is basically just a hallway. But it branches off to the east and west.
This wasn't in the dollhouse.
Well, I wouldn't know because someone wouldn't allow me to take it.
Well, you looked at it.
You were the one who inspected it. Looking and inspecting are 2 different things, but I need it.
You really think they had like a whole ant farm underneath?
Well, we'll never know now, will we?
That would be cool. If we get out of here, we should check that out.
I want to take that dollhouse with me.
I didn't stop you. I just gave another idea.
Well, I know where to go.
All right. Where do you want to go? Yeah, that way. All right. I'm following you.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. We're going this way. Okay.
I'll roll my lucky die.
All right. Brule, as you start heading down to your character's left when you get to this little 4-way intersection, to the left, there appears to be a family crypt. Looking in here, let's see, the top one, there is a stone slab which is etched with the name Gustav Durst. In the chamber, there is a empty coffin atop like a stone slab.
Curious. That's interesting.
I'd cut off this way and check out in here.
All right, heading into there are two more, which the top one says Rosevalda Durst. It has an empty coffin on a stone slab. And to the south of that, yep, is Thorn Durst.
Really?
Yeah.
We got problems.
Speak for yourself, man. What's new?
These coffins are empty, and it's got the kids' names on it. Those
Oh.
kids outside, I think, came from here. Which, honestly, looked pretty good for sitting in a coffin.
Well, maybe they didn't come from here. Maybe they're gonna be here later.
I'm gonna just... Does it look like the coffin was opened, or does it look like it was
It
just
looks
always...
like it was never used.
Yeah. See?
I mean... Alright, I'll give you this one. You might be right.
Or maybe.
We'll go ask them.
Yeah. Go to the source. Yeah. So
now.
I think mom and dad were here or should be here or some jazz. I don't know, but there's some tombs over here.
Well, I don't see anything special about them.
Yeah, I know. There's
No
doll
monsters,
houses
that's for
either.
sure.
No. So
just
I
start-
mean,
Walking forward as I'm talking.
you
Is
got,
it-
okay. Hold on, I'll follow you. Come on. See
Is it-
anything interesting in here?
That's just a table.
It's just a table.
Go this way. We went up.
Uno momento, por favor.
Oh look, there's like a well in here. I think it's a well.
We lost our chanting and such. There we go. Okay, now that we got all that back, where did you all go now? Okay, you went down the stairs. You headed into that chamber, which is
Got like a well or something in here, I think.
yes. There is a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip. It descends 30 feet to a water-filled cistern. A wooden bucket hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above the well. There are 5 side rooms that once served as some sort of quarters. They contain wood-framed beds with moldy straw mattresses and wooden chests to hold personal belongings. Each chest is secured with a rusty iron padlock. It can be picked with thieves' tools or broken.
Burnt with a sword.
All right.
Hey, are you thirsty at all? I'm gonna look to see if the water is drinkable.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, the water definitely seems stagnant and stale and grody.
I'm gonna...
You gonna what?
I was gonna take my sword and kind of dip it around to see if I can boil it a little bit.
I mean, you could do that if you wanted to.
Does it now look drinkable? It's by
Sure.
cleansed it. Hey, I was gonna see, this thing's great. Hold up the sword and kind of like cup my put it down to the side and start like cupping water out of the bucket, drinking from my hands.
So after a few moments of running around from room to room, opening random padlocks and things, we'll start with what was in room A, which is this room here, and then we'll go counterclockwise. So in this room, the chest contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces, which are contained in a pouch made of human skin. In the next room, the chest contains 3 moss agates, or agates, however you want to pronounce it, worth 10 gold each in a folded piece of black cloth.
Okay.
Next room is a black leather eye patch with a gem in the center of it, which is worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
Next chest is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. The brush is worth 25 gold pieces.
25
And-
gold pieces.
Yep. And the last chest contains a silvered short sword worth 110 gold pieces.
110
Yep.
gold pieces. What are your thoughts on all this cool shit that these people left behind?
I'm gonna look up from the well as I'm drinking water. Oh, did you find some stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any gold?
Yeah, lots of gold.
You know we're supposed to split it, right?
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I'm rich. But, you probably need it more than I do. But what's really weird is that, there's some weird stuff in here. Like, the gold that was up in that room came in a human skin pouch. Isn't that weird?
In a what?
Like a pouch made out of human skin. And she, like, holds it up.
That's your half. That's your half.
Weird. Yeah, well, and then the other room had 3 moss agate, which I could totally do something with. I love agate. It's so pretty. And then there's this weird black leather eye patch with a gem in it, which I totally also love. So couture. And then over here, I found a hairbrush.
You said you found a lot of gold.
Well, I mean, it's worth gold.
It's just
11 gold is a lot.
I'm not touching that one though. Is that the only gold pieces you found?
Yeah.
Keep the rest of the shiny stuff. I don't care.
All right. And so then she's like, silver short swords shiny, but
Wait. A what?
well, oh, sir, I thought you said you were only interested in gold.
Well, yeah.
And you said keep all the shiny stuff to myself. So I mean,
Can I at least look at it?
I mean, I'm just gonna hold it up. You have yours, I have mine.
Does it look like anything special other than a silver short sword?
I mean, I don't know. I don't use these things. It's not magical. I mean, just
yeah.
I mean,
silvered short sword.
we might want to keep it for later, but I don't need it.
Okay.
You can have it all.
Okay.
How do you always end up with all the loot?
Because people like you don't want stuff like human skin pouches. I'm not even a human, and I don't care.
Alright, well, I mean, maybe just next time I get an extra 11 gold.
I mean, you can have the gold out of it. I don't
Not
care.
touching the stuff that came out of that skin pouch.
Love that term.
Let's just get out of this room, man. This is
Okay.
Now, one thing, as you all were heading in there and now you're going back the same way you came in, you can hear from down this long hallway, the chanting is getting louder. And as you reach this part of the hall, you can see stairs leading down into like a sub basement, and the chanting appears to be coming from down there.
I mean,
we keep following weird things this whole time. Might as well keep going.
I mean, the acoustics in here are great.
Can
you imagine if we had a bard with a war gong in here? It would be amazing.
I don't think I'd have ears anymore.
Well, that might not be ideal for me and mine, but I mean, do you want to check out any other room in here? I mean, we've already checked out the crypts. We've checked out the skin pouch.
I don't want to run into any more stuff than we have to. If you want to check it out, you know, you're always good at finding treasure.
I mean, I think we should just we should go this way a little bit.
All right. I mean, I'll follow you as long as I'm
Okay.
not first.
Okay. I'll go first this way, and then you go down the stairs when we go back, because we've already gone up there.
Fine.
So here's a room.
All right, so the chanting gets a little bit farther away, but when you entered this room, you see it is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls.
Oh.
A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a black cloak. His pale left hand rests on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room has exits on the west and north walls. Chanting can be heard coming from the west.
Is there a clear picture of this person from this statue?
So with the statue, you can both roll. Let's go with your choice, either intelligence or wisdom check.
23 for int.
You said wisdom or intelligence?
Yes.
Hey, nat 20, so 25 total.
Nice. So, taking a closer look at the statue, because it does appear that it wasn't made by, Michelangelo or anything, but they did an all right job. You both recognize this as Baron Strahd von Zarovich, the vampire ruler of Ravenloft.
One more time, what was the name?
Baron Strahd von Zarovich.
While still in my ghost robes, I will use my changeling ability to morph into a replica of him.
Nice.
And I'm not telling Brule. She's gonna find out the hard way.
Where is Brule anyway? Like where did your tokens go?
Well,
They're still. We didn't move them.
we're right next to each other.
Oh, okay, I see you now. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Okay.
And with that, there's nothing else of any value in this door or in this room.
You said you wanted to go down those stairs first? After you.
No, I agreed that I would go down the stairs first.
Oh, well, I agreed that I would go in that room first if you went down the stairs first, so after you.
I don't know how you tricked me into this.
So the chanting gets louder as you head down into this next part. I'm going to move your tokens for you. All right, entering into this reliquary, the chanting becomes actually audible. It is coming from... Are we still backwards with the compass and everything? Probably. It is coming from the next chamber. However, being this close to the chanting, you can hear a dozen or more voices saying over and over, "He is ancient. He is the land." There are several small alcoves around this room, just like little cubbies. And in each one is a strange looking item. For instance, there's a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws and a loop of rope.
Nope.
There's a knife carved from human bone.
Nope.
A dagger with a rat skull set into the pommel.
That's
That's
kind of
interesting.
Just all kinds of very strange items.
Does that phrase ring a bell to me, the chant? The "He is ancient, he is the land." Can I roll a...
Sure.
What do you want for that? History?
Yeah, let's go history.
Nat 20, 25.
Nice.
Nice. So, this seems like, or rather, it's with your nat 20, it's definitely referring to Strahd. It appears that you have somehow made your way into a cult that worships Strahd.
I'm gonna open up the telepathic. I've got an idea here. That chant,
Hmm.
that's for that Strahd guy, that vampire that everyone
Yeah.
always talks about. Check this, and I'm just gonna kind of like throw the cloth off, and it's the replica. I guess the replica of the statue is what I look like. I can sneak in there. I can make him think that I'm him, maybe.
Maybe, but I mean, do you know what they want from him? Because what if they hate him?
I think they're worshiping him. I'm pretty sure they're worshiping him.
But don't they also like sacrifice people that they worship?
Yeah, they sacrifice people, not the Baron.
Okay.
We might be able to take over this cult.
I just want the dollhouse, man. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, I'm thinking maybe that's the route to go. Should I? Do you think I need to grab any of these to like convince him?
I don't even know what you would go with.
I don't want anything that's human or humanoid.
I got vampiric touch. I don't know if that really helps you, but that's all I got.
All right. Well, I mean, worst possible scenario, we're gonna go in there anyways, right?
Yeah. The hell yeah,
Do
we
you-
are.
Do you want to send Sonic in? Maybe see if he can sneak in, see what's in there before I just kick in the door and say I'm back.
I mean, I could. Um,
I would appreciate it.
you know what I could also do?
What?
I could bunny hop 25 feet into the middle of the room.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help me sneak in. That's just gonna surprise them and maybe get us killed.
Well, that's not ideal.
No.
Okay. I mean, I can send Sonnet in, but let me see if I got something else that I can do that might be worthwhile.
I mean, I could also put greater invisibility on you. I mean, they won't be able to see you. You could just walk right in. And if you're carrying the dollhouse, that would have been invisible too.
Yeah, I'm going back upstairs to get that. Yeah, I guess.
All right. I mean, you could talk to me telepathically, so let me know what's in there, and I'm gonna cast greater invisibility.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm now concentrating.
Okay. So I'm gonna go this way with the water.
Okay. Splish, 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 splish. You get to here. Being completely invisible, the chanting continues. In this room, you can see there are smooth masonry walls which provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars supporting the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave that seems to be heaped up with like leaves and refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal platform that also rises above the water. Rusty chains and shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone platform. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dried blood.
The entire time you're walking in there, you just hear me telepathically. What is it? What's in there? Come on. What do you got for me?
So there is an octagon, like kind of thing in the middle of the room, surrounded by murky water, and then in the back of this room, there's like this pile of like don't even know. It's like a compost pile, but I don't know.
Do you,
Like,
do you see the Baron in there, or is it just?
no.
Is there anyone in there?
No, there's nobody in here. I
Oh,
told you. There's
okay.
only a thing in the middle and then a fucking a boom
So
pile
so
in the
there's no
back.
one in there?
No.
Doop, doop, doop,
Me?
doop, doop. Just walk
do
in.
do 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 do.
Oh yeah, you're
Nice.
right. There's nothing in here that's not telepathic. That was just out loud.
Yeah. So as soon as Tux enters the room, the chanting completely stops.
Maybe you should have waited for me to like search more of this room before you came in.
Telepathically, I respond back. Yeah.
Behind you, a rusty iron portcullis drops down.
Oh no.
And 1 second here. I gotta move this feller.
That's a big boy.
That doesn't look like the Baron.
The pile of refuse and leaves and such begins to undulate and move forward into the room. Once it does, 13 like spirit like specters line the platforms looking down like towards the center platform, and they all begin chanting over and over with just no change in their voice. One must die. One must die. One must die.
I will reply to them all. I cannot die. I am agent. I am the land. And I will confidently take a step forward towards them.
So they're all like up here on the platforms.
Yeah, so I'll like
And
kind of step towards
they-
the center.
Perfect. They see absolutely like meh. They don't change or anything.
And then just a little less confident. It's me, it's the Baron.
It's me.
I'm back.
I need you both to make either an intelligence or a sorry, religion check or an insight check. DC 11.
22.
27.
Perfect. So the two of you have immediately figured out, like you look at the platform, you look at the change, you look at the creature, you hear in the voices and all that, and you put it all together that this is a sacrificial platform, and something must be sacrificed on this platform.
And I'm the only thing they see, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming they're all looking in my direction.
Correct.
Uh, there's an owl outside we can sacrifice.
Mm.
The mound
Anyone?
moves ever closer.
Anyone?
They continue chanting, "One
Does
must
anyone-
die. One must
Does
die."
anyone talk around here? It's the Baron, your buddy.
You said there's how many of them all around?
13.
Fuck. 13 including the refuge pile or just
No, the pile is a separate creature altogether.
Telepathically, I'm gonna tell Brule. I don't think this is working. We gotta switch plans.
well, I can try mass suggestion or I can try demi-plane.
I'm thinking it's better if we try and get rid of these things instead of get rid of ourselves.
I mean, I can mass suggestion up to 12 of them to kill one another, sacrifice themselves.
Let's do it.
All
The whole
right.
time I'm just kind of like doing the whole I'm the Baron shtick.
Right. Are you gonna
Well-
do that, Brule?
Well, it says, so when I'm reading it, it says says I can influence up to 12 creatures of my choice that you can see within range, which I can, and they can hear and understand me. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. Can they be charmed?
Yeah.
So,
Can they? Are they?
um, so it also says that asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obvious harmful act automatically negates the effect of the spell. So I can't ask them to sacrifice one another, but I could ask them to shut the heck up.
Very true.
Or not attack. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that with up to 12 of them.
All right. You cast your spell and very quickly find out that these apparitions are harmless figments that cannot be damaged, turned, dispelled, or interacted with.
Oh. This is like a
And
recording, man. It's like a Disney ride.
does she lose her invisibility as well?
Ooh, good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose it anyways here, because
Concentration.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna change my concentration.
your invisibility drops, and this shambling mound now directs its attention towards Brule. I need everybody to make an initiative roll. Oh, it's going last.
I rolled a 1. So
Oh
10.
my gosh.
10
Oh,
total.
10? Pfft.
I rolled a 15.
All right, so Tukes, you are first.
I am going to, with my bonus action, wave my sword around, activating my blade song.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce. You cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. I am going to make it smaller. It's got to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
All right. 1 second here. I'm just turning to. No, that's Strahd. Okay. Let's go. Nat 1. It fails.
Beautiful. So now it is target sized and halved in all dimensions. Little guy, you know what you're doing here. And its attacks deal 1d4 less damage.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
I made it small. Your turn. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And so I'm going to rabbit hop because it hasn't it hasn't damaged me, right?
It has not. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna bunny hop the heck over here.
Okay.
Bloop.
Boing.
Tick. Be my dragon. We're going over here. Okay. And I'm gonna see if I can't Eldritch Blast it because I don't want to. I want to use my spells, but I don't want to have nothing for Strahd.
Okay.
So 18 for my first one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my 3 hits to start, and then do my 3 damages. So
Perfect.
22
Hit.
and 35.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so my damage is 15, 14, 9.
Wow. Okay.
29, 39, 38 points of damage. Just psh, psh, psh. So there I was blasting these fools.
So there I was, blasting away. Okay, well, you do so. And this creature gets completely annihilated, just explodes all over the altar. and
Ah.
the the uh, rusty iron portcullis that had fallen down when you entered raises back up. All of the apparitions return to the nothingness from which they came. The chanting changes back to "He is ancient, He is the land." And from the entire house itself, you can hear a demonic laugh.
Is that Owl? Do you hear that? Does Owl laugh?
Not like that.
Weird. Okay. Well, I think we should go find that man.
Yeah. Does Owl say anything back about the child's outside?
So at this point, Owl basically says, hey, the kids are gone.
Those kids outside are gone.
I don't think they were there to begin with, or at least I don't think they were all there, if you know what I mean.
Whatever it is, I'm bringing Owl back, and I'm gonna. I think right with the familiar, can you just kind of have him come back, kind of poof back or something? Yeah. He's now just sitting on my shoulder.
Well, the two of you at this point can completely head back out of the house. There's nothing hindering you in any way. Everything, the house almost feels different at this point. It feels like the house is satisfied.
Do you want to go get your dollhouse?
Hell yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go in and see if the kids are still in there.
Yeah, we're gonna loot. We're gonna pillage and plunder.
So you go back in, and the kids are still there. The dollhouse is able to be pillaged.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys want to try and come with us now? We killed some monster-like thing.
And if you want, I can try remove curse on the door.
I don't know. Bonk,
Here.
bonk, bonk.
No, don't keep running into it. Like, try and sneak past it or something.
I think we're just doomed to live here for eternity.
With that attitude, you are.
We already made an Arcana check on the door. Can we make another one to see if it's curse?
It's not cursed.
Okay.
They're just not gonna be.
Alright, well, I don't know, give him the sword or something.
Hey, you guys want this cool sack?
No, not that. That's super creepy.
We can't really. We're ghosts, so we can't really use things.
I don't know. But see, it was a stupid idea.
Here, how about this? You guys hang out with Owl for a little bit. I'll leave him in here. You guys can maybe have some fun. We're gonna head outside. He might just disappear.
Well, what do you think?
Point.
Hey, wait, can you at least like knock the freaking bricks off the window so they can see outside?
I could try.
Yeah. At least they can
all right.
room
I'm gonna see if I can kind of like. I guess it would just kind of like laser burn a hole to give a view.
Yeah. So you burn a hole through the window, and you can see outside.
Is there anything outside that I see?
No, not really. I mean, just the rest of the town.
Yeah, there you go. You guys got a view now.
Thanks.
I don't know what else you want me to do. I tried.
Do you want to? I mean, I can give you a demo plane if you want. Do you guys want to go over to like the left or the right side? I can get you out like at least 40 feet over.
I think we'll be okay.
All right.
I appreciate the thought, though.
Okay.
Yeah. No more monster. High five.
Woo.
Yay.
Princess. And so she's like running down the stairs with her dollhouse.
Nice meeting you guys. I gotta go.
All right, the two of you make your way back to the first floor. You head out the front door through the creaky gates and all of that. It's at this point that Brule, you get out of the front yard,
Mm.
and the dollhouse disappears. The children's window, which you can see from where you're standing, bricks itself back up. The gate closes behind you, and the two children appear again in the street. Thorn crying into his doll, sobbing. Rose looks up at both of you and says, "Are you adventurers? There's a monster in our house."
I swear we just went through this.
Can I cast some things on them? What are your objections to me casting something on these children really quick?
Go
Do
for it.
All right, I'm gonna speak with animals. I'm just kidding. Can I do are they cursed?
It doesn't appear so.
Were you talking to Dukes when you were asking that too?
Sure. Yeah. Do you think they're cursed?
You just hear him go, "Sleep!" I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
That's nice. I was gonna cast Mind Spike.
You cast sleep on them to discover that they are ridiculously powerful illusions.
At least one of them should have been knocked out. I don't know what's going on here.
Should we leave?
I don't like these kids.
I mean,
And that's where we're going to end it. So thank you to everybody who is checking this out on YouTube's or listening to the podcast, however you want to do it. I'm sure that'll be kind of interesting since you can't see the map, but it's all right. We love you no matter what. But thank you all very much for checking us out. And remember, Goat Gaming Syndicate on YouTube, Facebook, all them good spots. Make sure to check out Mimic for Hire on the TikToks. Good videos there. Lots of funny stuff. And we will catch you all next time. See y'all later. Bye.